Alright, well, since the last time I played, all my ships should be finished with their fleet missions. So I'm going to head back to my ship real quick. And then I got a bunch of new ships I want to add to my fleet. I'm going to start getting rid of some of the brakes and replacing them with some good frigates. And after this, I got some more assassin contracts I want to go through. And there's a Templar hunt mission I also want to do. And then I want to finish up sequence 5. Alright, so let's see. So this is the Man of War I captured from my last stream. 63 firepower, 9 speed, 70 cargo space. Let's see. Alright, add that to my fleet. Another dock. 32, 45, 40. Frigate. Ooh, that's actually quite good. 33, 48, 50. Kinda sucks though. The ships that I had that finished their mission, I can't salvage them yet. And then there was another Man of War I had too. $33, 48, 50. Hmm. Damn, I captured 3 Man of Wars? Huh, wow. So what sucks is I still have all of these brigs in my fleet. I'm just gonna start salvaging these. Making space for better ships. Hey, what's up, Arkham? Goodbye, Hercules. I actually really like that ship name. Okay, let's see. So I still have 4 frigates, and I now have 3 man of wars, which is pretty insane. I'll add another dock. And now I can add 6 more ships to my fleet. So I'll have to start getting some more of those really powerful frigates that I came across. And I gotta be wary that any ships that are sent out on missions I cannot salvage, even if they come back, until I go through the other ships that I currently add. Kind of confusing to explain, but in short, I need to be wary of sending my weakest ships on missions, instead keep them available so I can salvage them and replace them with better ships. Alright, so there's 2 frigates I can probably replace with higher level frigates. So, unless I absolutely need to send these ships out on missions, it'd probably be in my best interest to keep them. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna look over my fleet missions. Still trying to go through and complete all of these fleet missions. Got 4 missions for Eastern Canada that I can work on. Oh wow, we got a bunch of new places I can explore. 3 missions here. Another 3. I have 10 missions 10 new fleet mission, or 10 fleet missions that I need to complete at some point. Okay, a couple schooners. Don't really need man of wars for these. The man of war ships are really slow, but very powerful and can hold a ton of cargo. So, because of that, these smaller ships I'm not going to put them in battle against, because they're quite slow. Okay, that route's safe now. Let's see. 4 missions and 3 missions. Actually, I'll go through Eastern Canada and North Africa. So I'm going to make these trade routes safe. And then go from there. Oh, you bastard. Oh, okay. That did barely any damage. Oh. Yeah, the fleet missions for this game are just really boring. But something I need to do. Okay, I didn't really need to look at the cargo. 55, 45, 45, 45. Yeah, so I'll send the man of war on this. Another 45, 40, and 30. Okay, I think I should be able to send all my ships on all of these missions. Need to weigh my options. Alright, and I'm 100% success on all of those, so let me check one more thing. Okay, no more ships available. But after I finish this set of fleet missions, then I'll be done with another 2 areas. So that'll be good. And I can add 6 more ships to my fleet. Okay. Oh, there we go. Abstergo challenge completed for completing 25 trade missions in Kinway's fleet. Okay, so let's see. I have 4 assassin contracts that I can work on. No, 3. Okay. 3 assassin contracts. And 1 Templar hunt mission. And then after that, I'll be finishing up sequence 5. So moving along pretty steadily. Alright. Assassin contract. The Plantation Master. A plantation master in the North Fields is known to be an unusually cruel and sadistic slave trader. Kill him. And then I can also get a stay out of combat bonus, which I'm not really too worried about getting. If I get it, that's cool. But I'm not going to go out of my way for it. Yeah, that's fairly close.
I've imported my wife and daughters.
Yeah, I've gotten to the point though where the extra 500 reals bonus is just not really worth the extra time and effort. Although this might actually not be too difficult. I might be able to just shoot my target. Yeah. Well, that was easy.
Lads, you can't build on that ground without setting it.
Okay. Assassin contract, the judge. A corrupt judge living in Port Royal has sent one too many innocent men to the gallows. Find and kill him. Alright, so Port Royal is on the other side of the map. But I've already explored over there, so I got plenty of fast travel points. Should make it easy to get around. Okay.
Act like a lady and open this bloody door now! You've taken this all wrong! Did you hear? Who's this? The killer?
Okay. And there's no use in trying to run away when I have a gun. I always thought anytime you have to chase after someone and kill them, I always thought this type of missions and the Assassin's Creed games with the guns. Always thought those were funny. You can just cheapen the difficulty by just making use of your guns. Alright, next. Assassin Contract, the Guard Post. The leader of a military outpost in the northwest is a confirmed Templar. Kill him. And another 500 reals reward for staying out of combat. Let's see what I can do for you. And if the pistol doesn't work, I can always use the blowpipe to my advantage, which the blowpipe is so overpowered in this game. It's also quite enjoyable to use. I really enjoy using the berserk darts and just watching the chaos unfold. Okay, so up there. Can I climb this? No. I wonder if I can climb any of this rock wall.
I've heard it said our commander calls Captain Woods Rogers a friend as well.
Stop! Stop now!
He's on to me.
I think not. Get back here now!
Easy enough. There's two guards on post in front of the in front of that base. Were pretty easy to deal with. They would just run up to him and just get a quick double assassination on him. Alright, well now that let me see. So I finished with all the assassin contracts around Kingston. So that just leaves 1 viewpoint, 7 chest, 1 animus fragment, and 1 secret. Which is part of the map I can't get access to until I do the next story mission. And then there's also a deer I can track down too. But anyways, I'm going to be going through Templar Hunt Anto with the Maroon Assassin mission.
What do you want, Englishman?
Edward Kenway. I'm here to warn you of danger. And I'm Welsh.
You all look the same to me. Why should I need your warning? My life is all danger.
I may have brought it on you.
This means you owe me. As it happens, I could use a man to help free some of my friends.
Slaves, you mean?
Brothers. Warriors. The hope of the Maroon.
Doesn't sound like my business, mate.
All I need is for you to mingle with your countrymen. Listen to hints for where my friends are held.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
Alright, eavesdrop on the guards. That guy has a very, very deep voice. I was kind of thrown off for a second when I first heard him. I thought he was using some kind of voice enhancer. Yeah, I gotta eavesdrop.
He dismissed without pay for drunkenness. All I had to do was escort them out north. No, south. No, definitely north. Towards the warehouse. Oh, the warehouse. Okay, he's a slave. He's in Bilbo's. Not like he's gonna get away. Let's have another round. Think this through. Are you buying? I just lost me job.
So there's a warehouse where slaves are being held. Okay.
Ship's taken.
This I'm going to try to stay on the rooftops, make this a little easier on myself.
Whatever for? I don't know. To make an example of, or some such. Well, what did he do? Does he need to do anything? Sometimes examples just have to be made. Hey, now isn't that just the truth?
Never could do for the man myself. Overbearing, overbearing, overpriced, grossly overweight.
Underwhelming effect.
Guards might be a little harder to eavesdrop on since they're more alert and they're not drunk idiots.
The walls and ears, if you know what I mean.
Are we followed?
We must warn the others.
You got the information I need, mate.
No! I've heard of your kind. Assassin! Don't hurt me!
All I want to know is where this slave is. Do you know of anyone being held? Especially...
Please! Let me live! My wife and children!
Come on, then! Out with it!
Look near the windmill.
See? Was that so hard?
Alright. So the Maroon Assassin 100% synchronized wasn't too difficult. Got my information I needed. So I do recall the warehouse that is near the windmill. Okay. Recruiting Maroons.
I found your men.
And I found where his brothers are kept. Help me release them.
No, mate. I've settled my debt. Meddling with slaves is none of my affair. I doubt there's even a Templar behind it all.
All affairs of freedom are assassins' affairs. What is your price?
What?
A man without principle must be moved by coin. How much do you need?
There is a key I'm looking for. Belongs to a set I've been stripping off Templars.
The Templar keys? I thought they'd been destroyed.
I'm not the only one who knows about them then.
If we find it, it's yours.
You have a deal. Let's go get your friends.
Okay. To free the slaves. I gotta free 3 slaves.
The drunks and whores you call friends might help you now.
Let them have it.
Actually, does this have any requirements? Nope. That was weird. It just like teleported further up.
Thank you.
Hurry, to my bureau.
Hopefully these guys can climb down. Okay.
At last.
Go to the bureau.
I must soon die of solitude.
That was pretty easy. Made short work of those guards. My allies seem to do a better job at following me in this game than past Assassin's Creed games.
You must exercise caution.
Let's see how well they can follow me across other obstacles.
Your position.
So I should be able to come through like this.
Go there.
Thanks.
Meet me at the bureau.
Where to next?
That's enough work for one night. Or do you grow fond of it?
That's it. No Templar. What about the key?
The Templar did not show himself. You will have your key next time.
No, Anto, there is no next time.
When you discover your conscience, or admit how badly you want the key, there will be a next time.
Alright, well. Rescued his allies, and going to continue. Alright, so next. Alright, next mission is under attack.
You returned. Have you brought your conscience?
I want my key.
Patience is a virtue.
Expecting company.
You may have your key sooner than you think. Help us defend the Bureau. The men we freed will help. It is too quiet. I do not trust it. There will be more of them. Thin them out before the next wave. Attack!
Okay, kill the next ambushers.
Stop that bastard!
Retreat! Keep your heads low! You took out so many. We can handle this one-handed. Run! Edward, eliminate as many as you can before the next wave.
You got it. Oh, come on. Maybe I should just start... The hell? Maybe I should just start countering these enemies. Try that again.
Edward, I am glad you showed up when you did. I'm sorry I have no key to give you, but...
No, the key can wait. Whoever did this, I want to teach them a lesson.
The Templar's name is Kenneth Abraham. He's part of an ongoing war with the Maroons. But we have held strong and will not be defeated. Let me devise a plan.
Kind of surprising to hear Edward trying to take matters into his own hands. Considering how he always requires payment for something. Alright, next is the Commander's Ruse.
I have a plan, but it won't be easy. Abraham is well connected and his pockets are deep. But we have located a man in his inner circle. We will tail him until he reveals our target.
Let me bring him to his end.
Here he comes now.
Shove me out of the way, dude.
Sir, pleasant night to the ball. Pleasant night to celebrate impending victory. Our numbers are many.
Well, he's not very stealthy.
See us celebrating for our victory.
How's he doing?
You presume too much, sir.
Struggling to get up that rooftop.
Officers, may I join you? Evening. The more the merrier. I've just come from the barracks. I'm quite certain new weapons shipments will end our Maroon problem once and for all. That's the plan. That is the plan. You think they'll be expecting us? Most likely. They always do something wrong.
attend before I make my entrance.
As do I.
We will see you there.
Hmm. For a second there, I thought I was gonna have to kill the whole group the whole time. The group was starting to get pretty big.
Will the commander be in attendance tonight?
Yes, I was just speaking with him. He's here somewhere.
A trap was right under our noses the whole time.
He's a slippery one. He won't behave like an ordinary soldier.
Evil sense and dispute his own luck in these matters, my cock.
Tis but canny common sense.
I can leave you.
And just like that, I can distract most of them.
Old Monk.
My father fought the Coromant. But on a few he lived to tell the
Smoke tonight,
tale.
man.
No, you don't. That was close.
I've never met a soldier as cunning as a Maroon. It's no mistake he's been harder to defeat than the weak who came before him. Think wrong, and Abraham will be alerted.
It is quite cunning, though. Very elusive.
It's the look I've made. Really have to look out
There he
for.
is.
Is that supposed to be funny?
No, man, you hear the abbing horns, you don't laugh, you run. See you coming from miles away, they do. Catch you where you least expect it.
Surely our superior weapons give us the upper hand.
Damn, maybe. Still, I say, you hear that horn?
Oh, man, that was close.
Cockpit, you say?
The Highlanders. Burrowed through.
Maroon now.
Earthquakes, man. The attack from ravines and gaps and caves and fissures made by earthquakes.
Cockpit!
Laugh all you want. It's your funeral. I've heard the stories. I'm not getting caught.
Interloper, raise the alarm!
Clear shot on it, clear shot. Clear shot on it. Bastards in the sights.
Just in time.
And how many years have we fought? Your men in the mountains with no weapons to speak of, and my army resplendent. And yet you live, and I die.
You lack the conviction to win.
You're mine!
Damn. Alright. So in the end, I did manage to get a key, so works out for everybody.